What's going on, guys? Team Deathmatch on Invasion. I'm back at school, so I got my OSU Superweb, which works out very well. And as you saw, I'm a low-level noob. This is, in fact, the PS3 version of the game. I was playing with a friend, and I picked this game up for my PS3 because all my friends at school have PS3s, and everyone else has 360s. So I was like, I caved in and bought the PS3. And I spent more money and gave more money to Infinity Ward. I'm still mad at myself for giving more money to Infinity Ward and buying another copy of this game. I'm not downloading another map pack or anything. But anywho, I digress. And I know a lot of people have already done this, but I'm just going to compare the two versions so far. And one, I have noticed a lot less douchebags on the PS3 version, and two, the people haven't been as good on the PS3. Now, I know that both of those facts, not really facts, both of those statements have a lot to do with the fact that in this game I'm still technically really low level, and it doesn't know who to matchmake me with, so I'm playing against people who could possibly be new to the game or just really aren't that good, so it makes it just look like the PS3 people are horrible. And I know they're not. I've seen a lot of good PS3 players, but it's just really funny. It just keeps putting me in with people that just aren't that great. So I'm like, yeah, I'm king of the PS3 world. Yeah. I don't really think that, but anyway. And that's really all I have to say about it. Is I don't like a lot about the PS3's online stuff. I like the 360 a lot more for online, but PS3 does have a few advantages. Now, I'm also going to be doing the way I handle stuff on the PS3 a lot different, since there's no party system. And I'm not going to be playing in huge groups. I mean, I might be playing with some friends on here, but I'll occasionally hop on by myself. Yes, there's probably a couple gigaties in there. If you add me on the PS3, I will accept your friend request. But at the same time, I won't accept game invites. I will probably never invite you to play. But, I mean, if you ever want to join my session in progress, or who knows, maybe I'll join your session in progress, and then, I mean, we can still play, and you can still do that, so I don't care. But I probably, unless I get to know you real well on there, which probably won't happen, because I don't play on the PS3 version very often, which is why I'm still such a low level, even though I've had it for a few months. So, I mean, I'm not trying to be an asshole when I say I won't accept your game invites. It's nothing against you. It's just, it's a lot easier for me just to stay in there by myself. And if you want to hop in and join me, it's all good. My PSN gamer tag, whatever the hell it's called, is just as creative as my Xbox gamer tag. It's KJ_Anderson. And the reason it's that is actually because I never thought I'd get the PS3. All I had was a PSP for a while, so I just needed a network name to download stuff. So I was like, whatever, I'll just make it this. And then I got the PS3, and I was like, well, shit. I didn't want to make a new one, because that took work, and I'm a lazy guy. Now, that about summarizes that. I'll go back to talking about the PS3 stuff. The network problems are still just the same. Everything's obviously going to be the same in the games, and the problems are still there. My biggest, because of who it's pairing me up against, actually, my biggest problem in this has been connections. And while at OSU, I generally have 4 bars. But it does that thing where I get 4 bars, and like most of my team will have 4 bars, and the other team will have 3 bars, and it screws me over somehow. Even though when the whole other team has 4 bars and our whole team has 3 bars, it screws us over because they still see us first. But when we all have 4 bars and they have 3 bars, they just become unshootable. So I don't understand that at all. Game just hates me, which is a very true story. Oh my god, it's such a true story. I got mad at the game, go figure, and I shut my PS3 down. I was also having some TV issues, and I went just to watch one of my friends play, and the second I went into the room, he started doing a lot worse than what he was doing. And he's like, God, KJ, it started right when you came into the room. So I was like, fine, whatever, this game just hates me, I'll just leave the room. So I went out and just watched from the doorway. And as soon as I left, 2 people come up to him, just turn their backs to him, and he just lights them up. And it's instantly going so much better for him. It wasn't like 2 minutes later. I swear to God, it was right when my foot left the door. Everything just started going in his favor. And I was like, really? Is me being in the room that big of a deal? The game just knows. So that's one thing to watch out for if you do join my session. You're going to get screwed if you're on my team. Because just by being on my team, you put yourself at risk. Now, if you're against me, you're in luck. Because the game hates me, and you will get every advantage possible. That's really all I have to say. I mean, not that this is relevant to anyone, but if anyone cares, my plan for the PS3 is definitely not to prestige at all, because I don't play enough to even worry about it. I already have the 360 where I'm prestiging, and honestly, once I level up, it's going to be kind of nice to be like, hey, I kind of want to use the AK. So I'll be able to. Assuming I even get the AK before Black Ops comes out. But yeah, that's the plan. This is just a regular commentary, obviously. There's no lag burn or anything. I'll put out another video sometime and have some fun with it, but that's just about it. This game wasn't like the best game ever, and that was the other issue with me in the PS3. The controller is just so different, and all these games I was playing, I was using like the triggers like L1 and R1 and those to aim and shoot. And after I left, like, I haven't played it since I was told this, but my friend was like, you do realize that you can go in and switch it so L2 and R2 are to shoot. You can do that on the PS3. I was so mad. I was like, what? I could have done that all along. But yeah, that's pretty much how it went. I'll see you guys later.